Yo, 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 yo. Can we be heard? Can we be heard? Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona, Gaming with Persona, one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. How y'all feeling today, man? How are y'all feeling today, man? Is everybody good? I hope y'all are happy, healthy, and safe. Listen, if you're at work, I hope I could get you through your work day, right? If you're on your way home from work, I hope I could get you through your commute home. If you're at home and you're cooking dinner, doing homework with the kids, cleaning up, I hope I could get you through your session. Listen, you might be taking a shower. I don't know. Cleanliness is closer to godliness. Listen, you might be having the maritals with the significant other. I don't know. I don't know. I just appreciate you putting me on. Hey, yo, big shout out to y'all, man. Big shout out to y'all, man. I hope y'all doing good on this beautiful Tuesday. Actually, this weather is really weird, man. Like over the last week, it was like really hot in like the 90s. Now it's back down into like the 40s and 50s. And like, we got to put back on the jackets and the hoodies and whatnot, guys. It's crazy. So, you know, this weather is kind of bipolar right now, but we gonna rock with it, man. We gonna rock with it. But yo, look, man, I hope y'all doing good, man. I hope y'all doing all right. Listen, put a 1 in the chat if you're doing great. Put a 2 in the chat if you're just doing okay, or put a 3 in the chat if you're not doing great at all. But listen, if you are at a 3, I want to get you to at least a 2 by the end of this show. At least a 2. Y'all know how we do things here, man. Y'all know how we do things. So let me know how y'all feeling in the chat. All right, I'm seeing the ones. Viper said -5. Oh no. Ice Queen is at a 2. Big Hardcore Gamer is at a 2, man. Listen, big shout out to y'all, man. Y'all know I appreciate y'all, man. Bird is at a 1. TZ is at a 1. Playing Forbidden West, -5. Okay. 1 because of Octopath. Oh, you got the Octopath Platinum, Carl. That's what's up, man. Big shout out to you, man. Shout out to Chips. Shout out to you, Chips, man. Appreciate you pulling up, rocking out, man. He had a 1. Toolman 55 at a 1. Fire, man. I'm seeing the ones. I'm loving it. But where are my manners, man? Let me shout y'all out in the chat, man. What am I doing? Yo, John Donuts, what's good, man? Appreciate you pulling up. Carl Anchor in the building. Carl, what's good, bro? Appreciate you. Typhoon PhD, appreciate you, bro, pulling up, rocking out. Toolman 55 in the building, appreciate you. Chips and Sticks in the building. Shout out to Chips, part of the 1/3 of the High Ground podcast crew, and him and Dre and Sunflower. Big shout out to the boys over there doing some cool things with their podcast, man. Really dope podcast and dope show. Yo, Viper Reaps Corner in the building. Viper, what's good, bro? TZ in the building. Shout out to you, TZ. Appreciate you, bro. Bird in the building. Bird, what's good, brother? Appreciate you, man. Big Hardcore Gamer in the building. Ice Queen Gaming in the building. Kratos 99. Jeff B Gaming in the building. Dion 78 in the building. He said it's nighttime in the UK. Dion, you UK man's dim, huh? Shout out to the UK boys, man. Shout out to Europe, man. Anybody over across the pond, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all know I appreciate y'all always, from wherever you are in the world. You know, shout out to you. Yo, Saitama in the building. Saitama, what's good, man? Working on that, grinding away at that God of War Ragnarok New Game Plus. That's fire. Big Hardcore Gamer in the building. Philip K in the building. Philip, what's good, bro? Shout out to you, Philip. Who else is here, man? Tool, man. I think I said what's up to you, Tool, man. Who else, man? I think we got everybody, man. Yo, Requiem of Demons in the building. Rec, what's good, bro? J-Ro 49 in the building. J-Ro. J Gamer UK in the building. Shout out to J Gamer. Another UK Mansdim. Shout out to J Gamer, man. A lot of UK folks, man. Rock out with your boy, man. Is that Bari? Bari in the building. Other half of What's Up PlayStation podcast. The best lisp on YouTube. I gotta say it with a list. The best list on YouTube. Shout out to my boy Barry. Shout out to my bro. Shout out to my big bro. Yo, Jay Wright, what's going on with you, man? Jeff B Gaming. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Blackbeard in the building. Blackbeard, how you feeling, man? Everything good with you, Blackbeard? Appreciate you, bro. Franco Tech in the building. Franco, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to you, Jay Swade in the building, DeFloyd in the building. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. It's me, baby 80 in the building. God Lord, Hungry, Diablo, Cannabis, Guardians. Whoa, what a name. Whoa, what a name. Shout out to you, God Lord. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all of y'all, man, coming through, rocking out with me, man. How's the sound? Is my sound good? Is everything good? Is the background music too loud, too low? Y'all know I try to give y'all the highest of highest quality experiences, man. Y'all already know how we do things here. Y'all know how we do things here on Game Opus on the YouTube channel. I'm always trying to give you the high quality. We always elevate it. We always trying to make the streams better just to get you to come out. But you know what? That guy Persona, man, he's got some high quality streams. And ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, this stream is brought to you in 60 frames per second. Go check it. I don't gotta lie. Go check it. 1440p, 60 frames per second. The highest of qualities that you can get on YouTube. 1440p, 60 frames. Go check. That's how much I appreciate y'all. I'm bringing y'all the streams in 60 frames per second. Go check it. I don't gotta lie. Unlike, you know, some other places that can't really give you 60 frames per second. I didn't console war. You whatever you thought, that's you. You got a dirty mind. You went to the console war route. I didn't go console war route. I just said there's other places that might not be able to provide you with a 60 frames per second experience. I didn't mention no games. I didn't mention nothing. Y'all, wherever your mind went, you're guilty. I never said anything. I'm innocent. I was just pointing out that I try to give you a 60 frames per second experience. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's still funny to see too, because people are still angry about it. It's still so funny. Shit's so funny to me. But yo, listen, man. I was debating if I was gonna do membership giveaways today or Friday. I'm gonna do them Friday. So Friday, I'm gonna do a membership appreciation stream, where, you know, I'm gonna do some giveaways. I am gonna be giving away a copy of Last of Us Part 1 Remake for Steam. And I'm gonna give away a copy of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch. And I'm gonna be giving away 2 $75 PSN cards. And then I'll have 2 $10 PSN cards for the chat, you know, for the subscribers and whatnot, so that at least y'all get something. And membership appreciation is for the members, but I always feel guilty because, like, you know, I give a little something for the subscribers as well, just to show that I truly do appreciate everyone. So yeah, it's gonna be a copy of Tears of the Kingdom, Steam copy of The Last of Us Part 1 Remake, and then actually, can I even buy? Let me see if I can even buy Tears of the Kingdom digital code. I think you should be able to buy that from Tears of the from Amazon. I can't spell kingdom. Let me see. Yo, DC Gaming in the building. What's good with you, bro? Appreciate you, DC. Oh yeah, I could buy the Switch digital code. And that's just $70. $70 for that shit. Oh my god. All right, so yeah, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, the Last of Us Part 1 Steam, 2 $75 PSN, and then 2 $10 PSNs. Y'all know I got y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know how much I appreciate y'all so much, man. Rocking out with me and my little channel, my little pocket of YouTube. You know, y'all always come back, and the day ones and the ones that's loyal and rock out with me, man. Y'all know that I appreciate y'all so much. And so this is me showing my appreciation and to the community, to my community, and the people that rock with me, man. So, you know, shout out to all of you that rock out with me and support my channel, and support, right? Especially when I take my little breaks because I'm gaming. Pew, 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 pew. I'm gaming and whatnot, man. Y'all know I appreciate y'all with that. So, you know, but a lot of gaming news is coming out, man. So, you know, we definitely gonna be ramping up. It's a lot of gaming that's gonna be happening in these next couple of months, but also a lot of gaming news. So you know, we ramping up something heavy, man. It's gonna be a lot of content coming out, man. Yo, that's just $70, Blackbeard. Hold on, let me show you. Yo, when I saw that $70, I was like, hold up, man. What kind of bullshit? Yep. Y'all see that? Can't see, can you? No, you can't. Listen, trust me, that shit's $70. When I seen that $70 digital code, I almost, my heart skipped a beat. My heart skipped a beat. I was like, whoa, $70? This ain't no PlayStation game. $70? Y'all trying to rip me off. $70? Damn, what's going on here, man? But yo, listen, like I said, this is gonna be Final Fantasy 16. Listen, Final Fantasy 16 is, I've rewatched this state of play, no bullshit, like eight or nine times already. I'm not kidding either. I'm being dead serious. And every time I watch this state of play, yo, Akirant, what's good, man? Shout out to you. Cloud Strife in the building. Shout out to y'all, man. Yo, Lord Hog, what's good, man? Lord Hog, is that Jesus? Jesus, is that you? Every time I watch the state of play, man, I smile. I'm speechless. I'm so happy, man. I'm just happy. And you know, I was like, you know, even though me and Barry, we did do our live reaction last week, you know, on our What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel, which, you know, shout out to y'all that pulled up, man. It was like almost, excuse me, some oxtails, boy. It was like 400 of y'all that pulled up and rocked out with us, man. I could only imagine what the PlayStation Showcase is going to be like, man. That's going to be legendary. So yeah, yo, Jizzmaster, what's good? Yo, y'all with these names, man. Lord have mercy. I could just imagine what that showcase is gonna be like. 1,000 of y'all in the chat chilling out with us, man, on WUP. So I can't wait for that. But every time I watch this Final Fantasy 16 state of play, I'm speechless, man. Like, I really am. Like, I'm just smiling. Like this, like, and listen, I'm excited for Spider-Man. Spider-Man is like so high up there when it comes to my most anticipated game of 2023. And shout out to Barry, because, you know, when we did our show on Saturday, we were talking about like what are our most anticipated games, like top 3 games of 2023. And I said Final Fantasy 16, Spider-Man 2, Stellar Blade, which that is my definitive list, right? There's still like a ton of other games, like, you know, not to take away from Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Octopath Traveler 2, Forspoken, and all these other amazing games that I've played and can't wait to play and love tremendously. But like tippity top of the top, those are my 3, man. I mean, Stellar Blade, that gameplay, y'all see the gameplay in the background. The game for Stellar Blade is looking incredible. Stellar Yams looking incredible. Yo, Fox, what's good, bro? Yo, Dre, what's good, man? Shout out to y'all in the chat, man. Spider-Man 2, I know that's, I mean, it's Insomniac. Listen, in Insomniac we trust. You understand? We know Insomniac gonna knock that out the park. I'm super duper excited for that. I'm super hyped for that. But Final Fantasy 16, man. Even if I had to categorize like the one that I'm most excited for, it's Final Fantasy 16, man. Yo, listen, in Yoshi P we trust, man. It would go, so if I had to categorize like most excited to least excited, even though I'm technically equally most excited for all 3 of these games, but I would categorize Final Fantasy 16, Spider-Man 2, Stellar Yams, like in that order. And I'm just like, yo, man, this Final Fantasy 16 game is just, it's gonna really, I think this game really has the potential to elevate the series to an even higher plateau when it comes to popularity, right? Because, you know, Final Fantasy has been around for 35 plus years, right? It's been around for an extremely long time, and we've seen Final Fantasy evolve over these last 3.5 decades, you know, from turn-based from traditional turn-based to active time battle, ATB, from ATB to card-based, from card-based to gambit system, from gambit system to action, from action to like, and you know, even more action now with 16. We've seen this franchise evolve so much throughout these 3 decades that it truly is a marvel to behold, right? And has every game in the Final Fantasy franchise been great? No, right? Like, I think we all can admit that. they've definitely had their stumbles, you know, looking at you, Final Fantasy 15, looking at you, Final Fantasy 13, even though I will admit, I do want to replay the 13 series, because maybe it was me. Maybe because I was too young. Maybe because I was immature. Well, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was me. Maybe I am not giving the Final Fantasy 13 franchise its fair shake, which could be potentially true. It could be true. So I do want to replay the 13 series. Listen, man, I couldn't stand her sister in the second game, man. I'm being honest with you. I couldn't stand Lightning's sister, man. Like, that should annoyed me. But I want to play through the whole Final Fantasy 13 series again, and really sit down and play those games. Like, really sit down and play those games, right? But you know, when we look at the Final Fantasy series in the franchise, it has elevated and it has reinvented itself time and time again. You get what I'm saying? So when I look at Final Fantasy 16, I'm looking at the evolution of this franchise, because even though 15 was also action based, and Noctis, don't get it twisted, Noctis is a beast of a character. I loved the combat in 15. It was just the story, world, and a lot of other things that just didn't come together for me. But I thought the combat for Noctis was really dope, especially with the warp combats that you can do and the different weapons and stuff like that. I thought Noctis was a dope character, and it just fell short. Like, it was very weak, right? But looking at 15 and 16, even the combat in these two games, like, because you know, obviously 15 is action based as well. Looking at 15 and 16, even the combat for both of these games are so different when you're looking at it from an action based perspective, right? Where 15, it was a little bit slower. It was a little bit limited at times, although Noctis has some dope combos and stuff like that. It was nothing on the level of what 16 is looking like you can do here, man. Like, the combat, the combo strings, the different ways you can approach combat with the different Eikon abilities and things like that. This just looks like action turned up times 100 when you're looking at Final Fantasy 16, right? And so that's also what has me excited, because what we're looking at here is the evolution of the Final Fantasy franchise when it comes to, from a gameplay mechanics perspective, from a storytelling perspective, because you know, Yoshi P, if you follow the Realm Reborn series for Final Fantasy 14 and what Yoshi P and the team did with that, I mean, you know, they turned that game around and created like one of the most popular Final Fantasy games ever, with a really great story, right? Like a really, really great story. So looking at 16, I even think from a storytelling perspective, we're going to be getting like truly amazing game here. Like, I'm very confident in that, man. Like, I'm going into this release, going into this game, extremely confident that this is going to be a high quality, dope, fun experience in terms of a gameplay perspective, but also a really great, compelling story. And if you watched the live reaction between me and Bari, last week, I even said I can see them, because I feel like they're taking kind of like I don't know if Game of Thrones is the right show or story to use, but you know, because they're taking I could see this game having its own 13 style undertaking, especially if it's really successful, and especially with how the story goes, because and we'll see it when we look at the gameplay. You know, when you're looking at how layered and how deep the character lore can go, you know, you don't stop at one game. You get what I'm saying? You don't stop at one game with this. Like, for me, that's how I'm looking at it, because the lore is looking to be too deep to just stop here, which has me even more excited to see the final, the end, like the story, how the story plays out and everything, because it plays out in his teens, in his early 20s, and then in his 30s. We about to see some crazy shit, guys. We about to see some crazy shit. Like, straight up, this shit is about to be crazy, right? Yo, Scott Dove, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through, rocking out. DC, yo, I appreciate you, man. 10 months as a member on the channel. He says, so you aren't launching the 60 frames per second stream at a later undisclosed date? Absolutely not, guys. We are going to give you that 1440p 60 frames day one. You don't gotta wait. It's there day one. Look at it, check it, it's there. Shout out to y'all, man. But yo, listen, let's watch this, man. Let's look at this gameplay and talk about a couple things that kind of stood out to me when it comes to this gameplay, guys. I don't know. Am I on the right one? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, there we go. What's up, guys? Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, I need a haircut. Listen, I'm getting a haircut Saturday morning. My barber, I hit him up like, yo, papi, I need a haircut, man. Yo, Jizzmaster, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, I like how they made Clive look like a real man and not hating on previous protagonists, but they look like pretty boys. LOL. Yeah, yo, Clive looked like he'd been through some shit. He definitely looked like he'd been through something. Like, real talk. I agree to. Yo, JC, what's good, man? Matt Fleshy in the building. Matt says, what up, y'all? Persona, what was that game on screen before this video? That was Stellar Blade, Matt. JC, shout out to you. Requiem, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, we about to vibe out, guys, man. Get your dinner, get you something to drink, man. We about to vibe out and watch this. I'm excited. It's like I'm watching this state of play for the first time. Like, no cap. I feel like I'm watching this for the first time again. That's how excited I am for this game. Like, real talk. Oh. Let's turn off this music. There we go. Yo, CP! Hey!
Producer of
my boy!
Fantasy 16. And welcome to the state of play.
Oh, by the way, guys, yeah, we all. Oh, yes, we watching this in 4K. Oh, yes, we watching this in 4K. We gotta watch all that buttery. You gotta lick your lips. That buttery smooth. That buttery smooth. We gotta watch it, and then obviously I'm bringing you to 60 frames per second, so you already know. 4K 60 frames per second. Are you telling me this stream is going to have 4K 60 frames per second before certain other things? Listen, wherever your mind went, that's on you. I'm not console warring. I'm just pointing things out. Okay? I'm just pointing things out. Wherever your mind went, you went the console war route, not me. Not me.
Today, I'm here to talk a little bit about the story, world, and combat system of Final Fantasy XVI, as well as reveal all new information regarding the game's wide variety of RPG elements and support systems. We'll be talking you.
Hey, yo, real talk, my boy Yoshi P, he's a hard worker, man. Like, yo, one thing I've learned from like following him throughout the years with Final Fantasy XIV, he really does care about the fans. He really does care about Final Fantasy. He really does care about the projects he's worked. Like, he really puts his heart and soul into it. And I realized that from watching all his live letters that he's done with Final Fantasy XIV. This man is like, this is why like I'm so confident going into this game that like, yo, this game is really about to be a masterpiece and really and truly has the potential to redefine the Final Fantasy franchise, the entire Final Fantasy, or reinvent the Final Fantasy franchise. Like, real talk.
Through everything while using never-before-seen gameplay footage running on the PlayStation 5.
You heard that? Captured on PS5. Captured. No, this ain't running on a PC. No, this isn't running on a PC with specs similar to the PlayStation 5. This is running on a PlayStation 5. So for those that are at home, look at your PS5 right now. I'm looking at my PS5 right now. Look at your PS5. You see that PS5 that's sitting right next to you? You see that PS5 that you got in your house? That is going to be what you see on the screen, and all the beautifulness that you see. That is what you're going to be able to see when this game comes out June 22nd, 2023 on the PS5 that's sitting in your house. No, you don't need to go out and buy special things and special equipment and this and no. This is running on a PS5, the same PS5 that is sitting in your house. Not a Pro, not a PC, not some other alien technology that can make things look good. This is running on a PS5, the same PS5 that's in your house right now. Okay, let's continue.
I hope you'll stay with us until the end of the show and enjoy everything we have in store for you. With that, let's get started.
Oh my God, the music.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
Oh, you thought that was a cutscene? Oh no, that's gameplay. Oh no, that's gameplay. Seamless. Seamless. Because that's what you get from the PS5. Listen, I'm just excited to be a PS5 owner. If you take it to fanboy route, that's you. If you take it to the console war, that's you. I'm just excited to be a PS5 owner. I can't share my excitement with the gaming community? What's going on here? Are you angry that I'm excited to be a PS5 owner? Why? Why? Something must be wrong with you if that's how you feel.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Home sweet home.
Allow me to welcome you to the world of Final Fantasy XVI. Final Fantasy XVI is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before jumping in.
I love that he said that. I love that he said that because, and again, I was saying this on What's Up PlayStation last week during our live reactions. This game, and Yoshi P said it himself in previous interviews last year, because a lot of people were angry at the fact that this was going to be an action-based game. And Yoshi P said, which I agree with, listen, I love turn-based games. I just platinumed an amazing turn-based game in Octopath Traveler 2. I love my turn-based games. Don't get it twisted. I love them. I love them. I'm going to be playing through all 6 of the Pixel remasters when it comes out tomorrow. I love turn-based games. I do. But sometimes you got to keep up with the times, man. Especially with a franchise like this. With a franchise like Final Fantasy, you have to adapt to the times, especially if you're trying to keep this franchise as a top tier franchise. You can still have the side games and the one-offs here and there, but when it comes to creating that mainline top quality experience, it has to be something that can pull to get all eyes on it. And that's tough to do because you wanna keep shit loud as fuck in my ear. You want to keep the main franchise, the people that have grown up with the franchise, you want to make them happy, which I get, because I want to be happy too. But I also understand that with the Final Fantasy franchise, the mainline, so I'm talking the numbered mainline games, so 1 through 16, right? I understand that with the mainline franchise of Final Fantasy, it has to adapt with the times, especially if you wanted to sell the big numbers that you wanted to sell, but also if you want to pull people in. So I think making it action-based was the smartest decision to make because it's going to pull those people in that want to have the more fast-paced action experience. But at the same time, I think when it comes to the lore, character building, worlds, the moguls, chocobos, and the things like that we're so used to when it comes to Final Fantasy, or the things that have made Final Fantasy so great, I feel like those things still remain, because when it comes to the actual story, from what we're seeing in all these trailers and the gameplay reveals and stuff like that, it looks great. Like, it looks like it's gonna be a deep story, which we know Final Fantasy games have really dope, deep stories with deep meanings and whatnot. I don't think 16 is gonna be no different. So I think that's how you cater to both sides. And again, fun gameplay, right? Gameplay looks fun as fuck. Let's not get it twisted here. You know, the gameplay in this game looks fun as fuck. So, and Yoshi P we trust. But I'm glad that he said that, you know, you don't have to play the other Final Fantasy games as well, because you definitely, you want to let people know that, because people will be looking at, oh, well, if this is the 16th game in the series, does that mean that I need to play all of the other games to understand this? And, you know, people ask that all the time. Even with Octopath Traveler 2, I know people were asking me, oh, well, do I need to play the first game to understand this one? No, you don't. Which is important, because people won't buy a game just off the strength of, oh, well, if I got to play all these other games to understand this, I'm going to pass on it. So, you know, I'm glad that they made that abundantly clear, so that, you know, folks is in the understanding. Yo, Jizz, what's good? Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, so is Final Fantasy 16 semi-open world or open world? No, it's not open world. It's semi-open. It's like got its own world hubs and whatnot. For Smoker said, oh, this isn't a breakdown, it's a slurp session. Sure, if that's what you want to call it, sure. I don't get it. Being excited for a game means that it's a slurp session? What's wrong with y'all, man? Yo, if this was some console war shit of me shitting on Xbox, you'd be happy. You would be excited as fuck if it was me in here shitting on Xbox for 2 hours. But because I'm showing appreciation and excitement for a game that I'm excited for, it's a slurp session? What the fuck are we talking about here, man? Like, I hope you trolling, because you saying some stupid fucking shit right now. If this was me bashing fucking Xbox for 2 hours, making fun of Redfall, you would be in the fucking chat laughing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Persona, you're so funny. Oh my God. Fuck. Jesus.
With a fusion of real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as the first true action RPG in the series. Using the power of the PlayStation 5 to its fullest, the game delivers an expansive, thrilling gameplay experience which we liken to a high-speed roller coaster ride.
Hey, yo, if For Smoker say some stupid shit in the chat, time his dumb ass out. Yo, one of the things that's crazy too, yo, this is one of the things that has me most excited about this game when it comes to the combat, is that the combat is so layered, where you're going to have those 1v1 regular human style battles with tons of combos and combat and stuff like that. But then you're going to have the big Eikon battles that look like they're going to be really fast paced as well. And like be moving and schmoving. Listen, my boy Clive's Ifrit is schmoving out. It's schmoving out here. You feel me? He is schmoving, right? But also, when we saw what was going to be happening with Phoenix as well, with more of like the bullet hell combat, especially, you know, you're going to see it later when he was fighting Bahamut. I'm like, yo, this combat is layered. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, it's super layered when it comes to the combat of what's happening in this game. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, I'm loving this, bro. Like, it really is dope to see, like, seeing this combat. I'm chomping at the bit of getting, of wanting to play this game June 22nd, man. I can't wait, man. Nah, man, listen, my whole thing is this, man. Real quick. My whole thing is this. People say, oh, we're a gaming community. You know, oh yeah, you know, talk about games. Why are you console warring? People always say this stupid shit, but then be the main ones in the middle of the console war shit. Here we are enjoying gaming, looking at game that we can't wait to play, right? No one's making fun of this. There's no console war shit here. And it's a slurp fest. And my whole thing is, if this was me, if I had made this a podcast to talk about Redfall, to talk about Starfield, might be 30 frames, I'll talk about all this stupid shit, there would be tons of people in here laughing, including this guy. And that wouldn't have been a slurp session. That would have been funny. That would have been great to see. Like, we're talking about gaming, bruh. That's my whole thing. It's gaming. It's gaming. The main thing we're supposed to be here for. Gaming. And that's a slurp session. You niggas are crazy, bruh. This shit is crazy. Let's continue. Hey, yo, real talk, I want to see how Clive, because they haven't really shown Clive's transformation into Ifrit. We've seen him go into like curse mark level 1, where he's got the fire and all this in the eyes, but we haven't seen him like his full transformation into Ifrit. I want to see, like, you've seen him like as Ifrit and you know it's him, and they'll show him like as Clive and then cut to him as Ifrit, but we haven't seen that full transformation. I want to see that full I know that full transformation gonna look crazy. I want to see that full transformation. That title screen look crazy. All right, so this is something, now maybe I might be overthinking it, but I feel like, and this might even just be obvious, like really and truly, this might be obvious, right? But obviously, I'm assuming, because obviously we ain't got the game, but all these blacked out areas, those are places you could travel. I assume, I could be wrong. But I'm assuming all these blacked out these might be mountains or some shit. The mountains are like areas you haven't traveled to yet, or at least that's what I thought. Like when I first seen it, I was like, okay, all of this you'll be able to travel to. Like all this black area shit, you'll be able to travel. That's what I'm assuming, because I'm like, yo, why have all of that there and not be able to go to those sections? All right, TZ, appreciate you pulling up, man. And no, so that's why I'm like, yo, like, I definitely think we can travel to these areas, man. Like that's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming. But you know, we're gonna have to wait and see.
The protagonist of our story is Clive Rosfield, and his journey takes place in the realm of Valisthea. We follow the epic tale of Clive, Shield of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, as it unfolds across 3 distinct periods in our hero's life: his teens, 20s, and 30s. While the story begins with Clive in his 20s, a fully playable flashback will allow you to experience the pivotal events that shaped his past and present. And thus does the curtain
This is my theory. This is my theory with this, right? I think this is how the game is going to start. So I think it's going to be like some type of, I don't want to call it a dream sequence. It might be a dream sequence or something like that, but the way I'm assuming the way the game is going to start is we're going to be 30-year-old Clive fighting something, or something happens, and then we flash back to teenage Clive, and that's how the game starts. I'm assuming, but it seems on brand. You feel me? And listen, if I'm right, then you know, just give me my flowers on June 22nd if I'm right. And I'm gonna remember this for June 22nd, so I can point it out if it does happen like this. So give me my flowers if it happens. I'm assuming, but I got a feeling this is how the game's gonna start.
And thus does the curtain open on this newest Final Fantasy adventure.
Yo, that boy Joshua, boy. Oh. Yo, that boy Joshua looking kind of scary, man. That boy Joshua looking kind of scary. Yo, this looks so beautiful, man. You see, you never see them truly, even with Joshua, again, he's transforming, right? And you see him in his curse mark level 1, right? His level 1 mode, Eikon mode, right? I call it curse mark level 1 because that's really what this shit is, like really and truly. Curse mark level 1, curse mark level 2. He's in his curse mark level 1 mode, but you never see him fully transform. It always cuts to Phoenix or cuts to whatever Eikon. I want to see that full transformation. I know that full transformation gonna be crazy. But really and truly, this is the most that we've seen with Joshua and his Eikon. This is the most that we've seen a transformation like that happen. Actually, I think we might have seen it with Benedicta as well in one of the demos. Yo, Joshua definitely at Nine Tails. He ain't the Nine Tails Fox though. It's that Nine Tails Phoenix. That boy is definitely that Nine Tails, man. They got that Nine Tails energy. So I'm assuming that this Eikon is like a Apex. I'm assuming this is definitely an Apex Eikon that's disrupting the natural order of how shit go with these Eikons. And I think it's safe to assume that this Ifrit Eikon is beating the shit out of Phoenix. Because you hear the bird squawking in the background while it's getting his ass whooped. like, yo, that bird getting his ass whooped. You feel me? Listen to it. You gonna hear that bird getting his ass whooped. That's the bird. That's the bird getting his ass whooped. So whatever Ifrit this is, he beating the shit out of Joshua. Joshua getting his ass beat right now. I just hope it ain't Clive the one beating his ass. Menus. Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I seen this in the stream, hold on. When I seen this in the stream, it definitely made me happy. Menus. Oh, here we go with the menus. So, standard. So you can have two moves. So you can have 2 abilities per Eikon. So you can have 3 icons. You can have 3 icons set on your HUD, but it's 2 abilities per Eikon. So right now he's only got Garuda and Phoenix abilities, which I hope Clive didn't kill Joshua to get these. That's the other thing that I'm like really, like, is Clive like a, now that I'm thinking about it, is Clive like Rogue from the X-Men? Because Benedicta goes on our journey with us, but we have her abilities. Ramu's character, I forgot the name of his character. We have his abilities, but he's on his journey with us. Hey, yo, Clive on that rogue shit. That man is rogue. Clive is rogue. One touch and he got the abilities. Yoshi P, you sneaky. You think you sneaky, but I'm onto you. I'm onto you, Yoshi P. Clive is rogue. Yo, TSWS Gaming, what's good? Appreciate you pulling up. Clive is rogue. Confirmed. Because he's got all these abilities. And it might not work the same way how, like, with Rogue, she touches you and she could take your abilities from you. It might not work exactly like that one-to-one, but clearly there's some type of Rogue-esque ability or whatever that he has that is allowing him to take these abilities. For all we know, if the apex Ifrit that he's fighting, he might have took that ability as well, because we see him fighting an Ifrit as his human form. Whoever is that Ifrit, that man is a problem. That's an apex, or the original Ifrit, and Clive takes the powers or whatever. There's a lot of that happen. There's a lot of questions I have. I can't wait for June 2nd. I have more questions than answers, but this is good. This is good because I know that these questions are going to get answered June 22nd. But we got the scrub rings. Shout out to Requiem of Demons for pointing that out. We got the scrub rings where, Ring of Timely Strikes, Ring of Timely Focus. And I get it. Listen, I get it, man. Right? I get it. I get it, man. Like, listen, you want the journalist to be happy. You want to make sure, because, a journalist will take points off depending on who it is. I can see them taking points off for the game being too difficult or hard to get into. Like, oh, well, if you're not really into action-based games, then, I can't really recommend this game because I found myself having a hard time with, wrapping my head around the combat because it's so fast-paced and I can't really keep up, and why did I have to do this? And it make me press so many buttons. So I'm going to have to, although it's a high-quality experience, I'm still going to have to give it a 5 out of 10 because it was just so hard to get into when it came to the combat. It was just so difficult. Oh, my God. So I get it. Okay? I get it. You got to put this type of shit in the game for the scrubs. The scrubs. I understand. I won't be using this ever. Not even a Ring of Timely Dodge. I think that's the badge. No, there's another ring called the Ring of Timely Dodge or something like that, where like you basically can't get hit, and they're gonna show it in the thing. But I'm liking this menu, man. It looks pretty clean, pretty simplistic. I'm digging it. Listen to this music, man. Listen to this music. Listen to this music. Oh my God. Just listen to the music, guys. Listen closely. Oh, that's Ham Solo. Yo, Ham Solo. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. Amu Raw 3K, what's good, man? The Pyromaniac, what's good?
Navigation in Final Fantasy XVI is driven via a world map, with locations being added and updated as players progress through the main narrative. The world map can be opened at any time, allowing players access to all manner of locations across Valisthea. Here, players will meet new friends, encounter formidable foes, and uncover great and wondrous mysteries.
Listen to this music. Listen to this music. Yo, this music, man. Oh my God. Hold on, we gotta go back, man. I'm sorry, guys. We gotta go back, man. We gotta go back, man. Yo, the piano. Yo, this OST is about to be on repeat for like the next 20 years for me, yo. Especially this melody here, man. This melody here. Don't be surprised if you hear this melody as a starting soon screen or in the background music on the show soon. I need this melody right here, man.
Great and wondrous mysteries.
Listen to the violin, man. Listen to the violin. Listen to the violin, man. So I pointed this out on WUP's live reaction. Yo, the destruction in this game looked kind of crazy. That was pretty impressive, man. Like, yo, look, pay attention to the destruction. Look at that. Look at that. Yo, and they scaled by that kind of quick. They scaled by that kind of quick. No, we're going to slow that down real quick. You feel me? We're going to slow that down because no. Yo, this is some damn good destruction. This is some damn good destruction, man. This is some pretty damn good destruction, man. Seeing that power of the PS5 just seep through. You see it, man. You see it. It's all around you. It's like air. It's all around you. You can't see the air, but you know it's there because it's all around you. It's how you breathe. Let me chill. Let me chill. Yo, let's continue, man. Scripted? I don't think that's scripted. I think it's just something that's happening in the game. Come on now. So are we is this how we traveling? Is that our ship? Can it fly in the air? This is our mode of travel if we want to travel around? Is this our ship? I think it is. I think they showed our ship. You're gonna be we sailing the high seas. You feel me? Now, can this thing fly? Or are we gonna have something that flies? I think it does fly, because what the hell is that? That looks like an engine. Or not an engine, yeah, it look like, you know, like something that's supposed to blast off. You feel me? Or some Jimmy Neutron shit. That's what it looked like. I could be wrong. Listen, I'm just guessing. I'm guessing, guys. All right, we ain't gonna know until June 22nd. Where did the chat go? That's what it looked like, an airship hybrid. It looked like an airship hybrid. Yo, Lurker, what's good? Roxas, what's up? And then look, if you look at this is an airship, guys. This is an airship. Look at this. Hold on, let me go back a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. What's the purpose of that? Unless you try to fly. This is a goddamn airship that can also swim on the seas. You feel me? This is an airship confirmed. You heard it here first from Gaming with Persona. You heard it from me first. Or you probably heard it from Bari if you watched this breakdown on Sunday. I'm sure Bari definitely pointed this out. He recognized this as well. Definitely go check out Bari's breakdown as well. So you heard it from the Wups boys. Let's go with that. You heard it from the Wups boys first. You feel me? You heard it from the Wups boys. That's an airship. This is definitely an airship.
Next, I'd like to talk about the combat of Final Fantasy XVI. All the battles in the game take place in real time and are not turn-based. As Clive progresses through the story, he will learn a
shot lock, Kingdom Hearts, shot lock. That's a shot lock right there. My man's taking some, he taking some pointers from Kingdom Hearts. I'm with it. Point that shot lock. That's Kingdom Hearts. That's Kingdom Hearts written all over it, man. That is Kingdom Hearts written all over it, guys. Cut it out. That's Kingdom Hearts. Shout out to Yoshi P, man. Shout out to Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 4, by the way. I can't wait for that either.
Learn a wide array of exciting abilities from the Eikons that he encounters. Now, let's take a moment to admire Clive in action.
Zetsuki. Hey, yo, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This Odin's abilities, yeah. Let me ask y'all a question. And let me know in the chat. Yo, J. Lou, what's good, bro? Seeing all of the icons, we've seen most of the icon abilities, or you know, like in terms of how Clive uses them. Like what? And I think I probably asked y'all this before, but just for the sake of this show, what icon are you guys gonna like be swagging out with the most? I gotta be honest with y'all. The two icon abilities that I feel like is my speed that I'm really digging is Odin. And I know Barry gonna kick my shins. Shiva. Yo, Shiva ice abilities look crazy. It's this one move that you about to see where Clive does like this cape flap that sends this big ass thing of ice towards the enemy. You're gonna see it. And the Zen Zetsugen looks crazy. Like just, I can do so many dope ass combos with that, man. Yeah, I think Odin and Shiva are definitely gonna be my main icons that I'm using. I ain't gonna cat with y'all, man. Look at that movement, man. Oh my god. That ability right there. That ability right there. Hold up. Let me play that back. Let me play that back. This Shiva ability, not this. Look at the juggles, man. This ability right here. I love how this ability looks, man. And how like he got like this ice cape. This ice cape comes around him. I'm digging that ability on Shiva. When I first seen it, I'm like, yo, this looks beautiful. Well, I'm like, yo, this is definitely something that I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be using that a lot, because you're gonna see on like smaller enemies, this shit does some mean juggles. You're gonna see. Hold up. Let me that ability too, where like he froze him, that one is good too. Now, Bahamut's ability looks great too. I just need to see more. I think that was Solar Flare, Mega Flare that he did. But Bahamut's ability looks dope too with that fire. With that fire ability that he got. That looked really good as well. Oh, yo, look at that pull. I don't think that pull that he does, I don't think that's Eikon specific. I think that's Clive. Let me see. Oh no, that's ice. That's ice. Hold up. That's ice. That's a Shiva ability. Let me see. Hold up. Let's slow that down. That's a Shiva ability. Oh damn, he got these two little orb things that's also shooting with him. Okay, Bahamut might be the wave. Okay. Oh, that's Daya that he's doing. So that pole, I think that might be a Shiva ability. Let's look. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's Shiva. That's Shiva. What move was that? Was that Mesmer? No, that wasn't Mesmerized. I have to look down here because I want to see what the name of that move is. I want to see what the name of that ability is. Mega Flare. What move is that? Okay, so that's Mesmerize. So that's Mesmerize that he does. So that's a Shiva. Okay, so that's Shiva's ability. And then he pulls him in. Yo, Shiva looking like she might be a problem, yo. Shiva abilities are looking like they definitely gonna be the wave for the combos. Yo, Garuda's abilities look really good as well. Shot clock. Oh, this is it right here. This is it right here. Watch this. Hey, yo, hold up. Oh, let me swag. Yo, Clive, you swagging on him right. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Swag, yo, Clive, you moving too fast, brother. Clive, you are moving too fast. You are moving way too fast. Hold up, man. Hold up. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Y'all ain't see that. We gonna slow that down. Because, yo, that's the move down talk. That's what made me fall in love with Shiva's abilities with Clive. When I saw that, I was like, oh yeah. Watch this. Look at this. He gonna go Odin into Shiva. Watch this. Swag, pull him in. We got him in. Now we about to knock you back. Get back. Look at this. Charge. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, man. Then he goes straight back into Odin's ability. There we go. Boom. What you doing? Yeah. Odin and Shiva gonna be the wave. Yeah. You're not done. Hold that. They all in the air. Yeah, Odin's abilities. Yeah. I've made up my mind. Odin and Shiva. I made up my mind. Odin Shiva, that's the combo. Straight up. Record said Virgil would be proud. Yo, facts. Yo, listen to the music, guys. Look, and then this is, yo, I think that, oh no, this is Bahamut. Yo, look, oh my God, bro.
The abilities that Clive wields have unique characteristics depending on the icon they are derived from. Players can use ability points.
Hold on, what did that say? So Willow the Wikes. Summon a storm of fireballs that circle around Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. Okay, that looks like it'll be good.
Depending on the icon they are derived from.
Taunt. Press R2 in the touchpad to pull the attention of an enemy target. Okay.
Players can use ability points collected.
Burning Blade. Hold square to imbue Clive's blade with fire. Release to unleash a powerful attack. Okay.
By defeating enemies to unlock more.
These are Ramuh's abilities. Pile Drive. Drive Ramuh's staff into the ground, electrifying all enemies within a radius of the strike. Okay, so you can buy the abilities and then you can upgrade these abilities. I guarantee you one of the trophies is going to be to upgrade all Eikon abilities, which I was going to do anyway. That's no problem. That's going to be dope. That has me excited.
More abilities or upgrade existing.
Blind Justice. Launch a barrage of ball lightning at one or more enemies. Targets are determined by locking onto them before executing the ability. Ball lightning will affix itself to a target and can be caused to discharge, dealing additional damage if the target is attacked. Launch a barrage of ball lightning at one or more enemies. Okay.
Ones.
Oh, that's the shot lock. That's the shot lock ability. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Is that, yeah, Garuda. Aerial Blast. Summon a tornado that slowly hunts down nearby enemies and upon ensnaring them, inflicts multiple hits. Okay, so that's gonna be a good juggle move on an enemy. So you can kind of probably throw that down. Like if you're in the middle of a combo and you on Shiva's ability, throw that down, get the juggle, switch to another icon, and just swag on them. Straight up swag on them.
Can't decide which iconic ability to unlock or upgrade? No problem. You can let the game choose for you.
I'm not trying to be elitist or anything, because I'm not the best person in the world. That's some ultimate, I mean, it's my show, I can speak freely. That's some scrub shit, man. I wouldn't want the game to decide for me. I would want to look at the abilities and build my own combo routes or my own type of combos that's unique to me and my play style. And I get that type of stuff is there for people who isn't necessarily privy to action games or don't want to put in the effort. I don't know. I don't know. For me though, stuff like that, I personally wouldn't. I will never use that, because I would want to look at all the abilities, read what they all do, and build my own combat routes. Yo, Kendra, what's good? Shout out to Kendra in the building. Yo, number one, understand me. Understand. Oh, no. I said number one. No one understands me. What's good, man? Shout out to no one understands me. I plan to full unlock. Yeah, I'm gonna fully unlock everything, but I want to build my own combos so that when I post the combat videos and everything, that's, you know, oh yeah, this is Persona's. This is how Persona play. This is his play style. This is unique to Persona. Just like when y'all play and y'all posting up gameplay and stuff like that. Oh, okay, this is unique to how I play. Let me post some combat clips and swag out and you know, show everybody, you know, what I'm able to do or what type of combo routes I built out for myself. I wouldn't use this type of stuff, man. Like, and listen, I understand why it's there. I do. I wholeheartedly, I do. I understand why it's there. But the gamer in me is like, yo, that's some scrub shit. I would never use that. Yo, that's a fact, TWS.
Final Fantasy XVI includes a range of timely accessories to provide support to those players who may not be so skilled at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience. Players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations of these accessories until they find the one that perfectly matches.
With all due respect, I ain't equipping none of these accessories. Are you crazy? Absolutely not. We will not be equipping any of these accessories. Never. Ever. If I could delete them shits, I'm deleting them shits out my inventory. Never.
Their own playstyle. A combination I can particularly recommend to those who may struggle with action gameplay is the Ring of Timely Focus and the Ring of Timely Strikes. This combination allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button, as well as shifting into a window of slow motion whenever Clive is about to be hit by an attack, giving them a little extra time to...
Yo. I get why they have to put this stuff in the game. I get it. I keep saying that because I know somebody's going to watch this show later and think, oh, well, Persona, you're being elitist. Oh, well, Persona, you're being so mean. Oh, Persona, you need to understand. Everybody's not hardcore like you. I know that. That's why I keep saying I understand. I get why they're putting this stuff in the game. I do. I do. I promise you I do. And I understand. I get it. I would never, I would never, ever want to play a game like of this caliber with that much shit on that's pretty much playing the game for me. I would, and again, I know I'm not, everyone's not like me. Everyone is, and I'm not expecting everyone to be, right? Listen, you play the games how you want, you enjoy the experiences however you want to enjoy them, right? It's a single player only game. Who cares, right? Like no one, this doesn't affect me in my experience at all. Like not in the slightest, right? You know, again, I have to put that stuff out there because I know people have watched this later and come up with their own assumptions of, oh, well, Persona, you're being so mean. I'm not. I would never want to use this stuff, man. Like for me, it takes away from the experience of the game. It takes away from the combat of what the team, you know, Suzuki and the team created. And obviously I understand why they put this stuff in the game because they're trying to make this as accessible as possible. I get that. I get it. I get it. For me, I will never use this shit, man, because it just takes away from the game in itself. I can never see myself using shit like this. Ever.
Hit R1 and evade. Alternatively, players could equip an accessory that fully automates evasion. As I said before, I really encourage everyone to discover the combination that works best for them.
Yo, can we talk about this start screen real quick? Cause yo, listen, Square think they slick. Y'all know this is not the true start screen, right? This is the start screen you'll get. But when you beat the game, this isn't going to be the start screen. But man, is this start screen fire. Man, is this start screen beautiful, boy. God, is this start screen beautiful. Yo, Bird, man, appreciate you, man. 11 months as a member of the Warriors, man. You know, I appreciate you, Bird, always, bro. He says, don't lie, Persona. You're going to use it if it's required for the plat. Bird, why you trying? Why you do that, Bird? Why you being messy like that, brother? I mean, if it's required for the plat, I don't see, yo, real talk, I don't see them putting that. If they put that in the plat, I'll do it for the plat. I'll do it for the plat. I would. Ain't got no shame. I'd do it for the plat. But it'd be on my second playthrough. It wouldn't be on my first playthrough. It'd definitely be on my second playthrough.
And for those who want to concentrate on the story, don't forget to choose story focus mode.
Yo, Wolfgang, what's good, bro?
New game.
Hey, yo, hold up. Hey, yo, listen, Square messy. Because they know that, you know, there's a certain group of people in the community that's struggling right now. You know, they hurt because, you know, 60 frames per second is not the standard when it comes to their first party games. I didn't say what game it was. Why are you guys assuming? I didn't even say the game. See, that's y'all with the console war shit. I didn't say nothing. I'm just pointing out, you know, I'm speaking in generalities. See, your mind went there, not me. Your mind went there. What does that say about you? But why Square got to show the game performance? Why they got to show that option there? Why are you showing gamers that they have options when it comes to playing in graphics and performance mode? I didn't mention no games. I didn't do nothing. That was y'all. That was y'all that thought about that, not me. That was y'all. Why Square being messy? Square, pull up a chair. Why are you being messy? You know that there are certain games and certain people who don't have the luxury of being able to choose between a graphics and a performance mode when it comes to their games. And here you are flaunting this game performance option in gamers' face. That's very rude. That's very rude. 30 frames per second. You're being rude, Square. You're being rude.
Starting a new game. In this mode, timely accessories are automatically equipped from the start, allowing—
Hey, yo, look, we action focused day one. Never mind this story mode bullshit. We are action focused day one. Put a 1 in the chat if you go on action focus day one. Or put a 2 in the chat if you go on story focus. And listen, if you go on story focus, I get it. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. But just know we action focused over here. I want all the action. I want all the smoke. You feel me? I want all the smoke. Oh, 1's in the chat. Yo, Mac the Stampede, what's good, bro?
allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience without having to worry too much with the action. Clive will meet many characters along his journey who will join him as friends and allies.
Shout out to Toggle.
This place. These are fallen ruins. Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
Sidolphus, who becomes a mentor to Clive.
Oh, Sidolphus, okay. Jill.
Jill, a friend from Clive's youth.
It really is.
Such encounters and reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
Clive!
Yo, Blue Mustang, what's good, man?
Some of these companions will even accompany Clive on his adventures, fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way. That said, players will only need to focus on controlling Clive. Party members are fully AI-driven.
Hey, yo, Sidolphus with that Ramu abilities, man. Yo, my man's look like he gonna be a problem. Yo, my man's is looking like a problem, ladies and gentlemen. He is looking like a problem. I would love to have Ramu's abilities be lightning here, lightning there, pew, 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 pew. I would never have to pay an electric bill ever again. I just put my hand on the generator, charge that thing up. Who need Con Ed? You don't need no light, no electricity bill. We don't need that. Oh, you got a smart, I would get an electric car too. Every time I touch the car, it's gonna stay charged. We good. I definitely, yo, Ramu abilities would be crazy in real life because you really wouldn't have to pay for shit. You ain't gonna pay for gas. You ain't gotta pay for light or electric because you Ramu, you got the electric ability. Pew, 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 choo, choo, choo. I'm good. Word. Yeah, I would definitely be Static Shock out here, man. You feel me?
Providing support for the hero and constantly adapting and responding to his actions.
You heard what he said? So the AI in this game is going to be constantly adapting and responding to how you fight. So it's going to adjust. I want to see how that plays out because that sounds good and it sounds dope. And obviously this is a PS5 only game, so they can kind of build this AI more advanced than they could if this was like a cross-gen or a PS4 game. So, you know, that's great to see and hear. But I want to see, and you're going to see it here, like they show examples, but I want to see in more hectic situations, like how that AI is going to play. Yo, look at Jill, man. Fire. Fire. Tag team.
Oh, and we cannot.
Hey, yo, shout out to you, Blue Mustang. 24 months. You been here for 2 years. Blue Mustang is a member on the channel. Yo, Blue Mustang, you know, I always appreciate you, bro. He says, you see there's an event on the 11th? Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna mention it at the end of this, just so that people know what's up. Shout out to you, Blue Mustang. Appreciate you for letting me know, for reminding me. But let's continue.
Not forget Torgal.
Yo, TSWS Gaming. I'm out, Persona. Have a good stream. Respond to my DM, bro. I've been trying to get you for like a year. Oh, yo, real talk. I don't be looking at my DMs, man. Like I like certain DMs I don't get or I don't see. But yeah, I got you. I'll take a look at it. Just write me again, just confirming, and I'll respond.
A smart, strong, and fiercely loyal hound, Torgal is always by Clive's side and willing to stand by him in the face of whatever cruel fate may befall them. Torgal will act of his own
Torgal boys in the building.
Players can also give him direct commands. Just don't forget to give this good boy some treats every now and then.
Goots, get her upstairs.
But none will.
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about.
Yo, so the guy that's voicing Sir, what's his name? Sir Braun? Sir Baron? I forget his name. Yo, I'm telling you, this is the same voice actor that was in Diablo 4 as the priest. When you start the game, you talk to that priest and you get to the first town. No one can tell me it ain't, bruh. They sound exactly the same. And I'm like, yo, Sir Dolphus, shout out to you, Bar. Appreciate you, bro. Sir Dolphus, he sound like the priest from Diablo 4. I'm telling you, it's the same person that's voicing. It's the same person. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, man.
Go. Have a look around. I'll be in my solo.
After progressing somewhat through the game, Clive will gain access to Sid's hideaway.
You can definitely see the DMC influence, but it's more expensive. Yeah, you
Clive
absolutely
will
can,
find a
Bert.
shop where he can purchase new weapons, armor, and consumables such as potions.
Standard RPG stuff. You got purchase your weapons, armor, potions and all that shit. Standard RPG shit.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Well,
Blackthorn, a highly skilled blacksmith, works the Hideaway's forge. Bring in materials to craft new gear or upgrade existing items.
Standard RPG stuff that we've become accustomed to. No use in, you know, wasting time with that. We already know what's up. It's a Final Fantasy game, so the stuff is expected.
After upgrading your equipment or unlocking new abilities, try accessing the Arete Stone.
The Arete Stone is essentially a training room where you can practice the combos, practice different types of combos and different types of setups and whatnot on different enemies. This put a smile on my face. Y'all about to see some crazy combos where you're gonna be like, yo, Persona, what kind of setup is that? Give me the details, and I got y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna hold y'all down. I got y'all.
Here, players can enter a virtual training area outside the bounds of time and space, where they are free to refine and practice combos of their very own.
You know what's so funny? I guarantee you people aren't going to use this as much. The Arete Stone area, the training area, I guarantee you people they're not going to use this as much. And then what'll happen is people will tell you, this is what's going to happen, right? Here's a scenario. People aren't going to use this area to train and practice, to understand, you know, the combos and the routes and stuff like that. But then they're going to run to Twitter. Run to Twitter. And they're going to get on Twitter. They're going to get in a space. Or they might do a podcast on YouTube. Oh my God. I don't really see what the big deal is with Final Fantasy 16. I don't really like the combat that much. It's a little too complicated. I really don't understand, like, why is it so complicated to do a simple combo? They need to work on this. I don't understand what the hype is with this game, you know, because I can't really get my combos out. That's what they're gonna do. And it's like, yo, did you practice? Are you trying to learn and understand the combat? Are you practicing? Are you trying to understand the game? Or are you just running through it without thinking? That's the questions I'm going to ask. I'm sure I'll be sitting in a space or something, or hearing a show or something like that, and somebody's going to say that stupid shit, and the first thing that's going to come out my mouth is, did you go to the Arete Stone and practice some combos? Well, I shouldn't really have to practice in a game because I spent $70 on the game, so because I spent $70 on the game, it should just work. I shouldn't have to practice. Lord have mercy. Crazy. Yo, Jenna Hayes in the building. Jenna, how you feeling? Persona, when we going to see you and Bari on BET or New York TV station every Saturday morning talking about the latest games and giving us tips? The first all-black gaming TV show. Hey man, in due time, man. We got to work our way up, man. You know, we small time. We small time right now. We small time. But yo, I hearing stuff like that from like the community, I promise you, it means a lot to me and Bari that people look at us in that way of where we could, you know, be something like that. Yo, that's some big time shit. But maybe one day, you know, something like that'll happen. You know, shout out to you, Jenna. Appreciate you always.
Once you're confident in your skills, try your hand at...
Oh, yeah, J. Lou. I mean, y'all know how I do. You know, I'd be like, hey, yo, look. I'd be like, hey, yo, look. And then I get into like, yo, did you practice? Did you go to the Arete Stone? What's the Arete Stone? See, you ain't even trying to explore the game. You ain't even trying to understand what you playing. I shouldn't have to. I spent my $70.
arcade mode and see how your scores stack up against players from around the world.
And that was simple. That was a simple combo. Listen, my combo's gonna be better than that. Wait till y'all see the combo viz. My combo viz about to be fire.
Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here, but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
Yo, that's smart that they did that too. That they allowed you to, like, if there's a quest somewhere, you can travel directly to the quest from the menu, from the quest menu. That's smart. That's smart that they did that. Yo, Yoshi P and the team, they really trying to make this game as stress-free as possible. I can just tell with like everything that they built into this. I don't want to see nobody complaining about like tedious anything, because you can travel directly to the quest from the menu where you look at all quests. Like you really can't, listen, obviously everybody's opinion is going to be different. Am I a little biased because this is one of my most anticipated games? Absolutely. I openly admit that, right? Respectfully. But everything I'm seeing with this game, I'm not seeing no issues. And I know, well, Persona, of course you don't see any issues. It's your most anticipated game. Even if a game was my most anticipated, I would still point out things that I see an issue with. I'm not seeing a lot of that right now, man. I'm being honest with y'all, man. Obviously, I got to play it. I have to play it. I can't speak in absolutes until I play the game for myself. Y'all know that. Y'all know how we do things. But I'm not seeing no issues right now, man. I'm really not. Yeah, Jenna, the pre-orders definitely shot up. Yo, listen to this music, man. This music too.
All right, Clive.
Shout out to Mid.
Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
You wish Final Fantasy 16 had a grappling character? Yo, you funny bird.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Her name is Mid, man. That's Sid's daughter. Or is it her niece? No, daughter.
Visit the hunt board to gain information on elite marks, fearsome foes lurking about the realm in desperate need of slaying.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to do this too. Y'all about to see some fun stuff here with this, man. I like this.
The Moogle will be your guide.
Yo, why that look like, I know that's a Corial, but when I first looked at it, that looked like Red 13. Kendra said, hey Persona, I kept my physical deluxe edition pre-order at GameStop. Okay, that's what's up.
There's also Loresman Harpocrates, who will unlock Valisthea's secrets as Clive recounts tales of his adventures.
I have quite the vibe.
Yo, they cater into shit like this. They cater into that, like, that old school audience with this stuff, which, again, I love this, like, you know, because they keep it in mind like the old school folks.
For you today. You wish to study the tome?
Oh my god. With a game like this, first of all, shout out to the Beastery. This was something that I took points off with Octopath Traveler 2 for not having, because Octopath Traveler 2 didn't have like a Beastery and stuff like that that you can go off of when it comes to like the enemies that you come across or haven't come across yet and stuff like that. I wish Octopath Traveler 2 had that. Especially when trying to farm certain things or whatever. Obviously, I remembered everything from memory because, you know, I put over 100+ hours in the game, but it would have been cool to have a Beastery, right? But the fact that it has a Beastery plus, right? But with a game like this, I'm like, with this story, especially because like I'm really, really intrigued with this story. Like 10 out of 10 intrigued. Like it's at, like I'm highly intrigued. So I'm gonna definitely want to see, like, be reading up on all of this, of all the different the areas and the kingdoms and the characters. I want to understand every single thing about every character in this game, so that when we do this this spoiler cast, and when we talking about the game, I'm trying to nerd out with this shit, man. I know me and Bari, just during our playthrough and how I play games, and I know how I know Bari plays games. I know me and Bari are about to like nerd out with talking about where we are in the game, just talking about this character, talking about this kingdom, talking about this, that, and the third. And then when we do like a spoiler space or a spoiler cast, or like talking about it with different people once it's beaten, yo, I'm gonna nerd out. I'm gonna know everything about this game, man. I want to know every single thing about this game. Street Fighter 6.
Here for another of my lectures.
And Vivian Ninetails,
You need
a scholar and strategist.
Oh,
who will be more than happy
hey
to
yo,
explain to Clive
Fox,
the current
yo,
state of the-
hey yo, Fox. Hey yo, Austin, yo, you just gave me a nasty idea. You just gave me, yo, I got you. It's getting saved. Yo, it's getting saved. Oh boy.
the realm.
This is the other thing I was talking about too with what's shorty name? The Grand Cast. Look at this like tree. Look at like this whole tree of like different characters, and this is the part that I was talking about where this is very Game of Thrones-ish. When you're looking at like family trees and all this other shit of who's related to who and who knows who and this and that. The fact that they have this in the game, I'm gonna spend hours here just reading. I'm gonna be reading because I want to know about every character and understand these factions and these kingdoms. I love that they added this.
Strategist who will be
Here's the
more
latest
than happy to
information I have.
explain to Clive the current state of the realm and provide information on key players. There are all kinds of
Hold up. They try
provide
they
information on key players.
now hold on. They thought they could slip past it, but you ain't slipping past me in my eyes. So, Mystery Stranger. Mystery Stranger. Who that? Now I have two theories. Stick with me. I have two theories. I need you to stick with me, guys. Here are my two theories. First theory. This is somebody like that's this is somebody like that's not related to anybody in none of these kingdoms, and it's his own thing on some like just out here on this bullshit trying to be on some world domination shit, right? That's the easy route. Here's the hectic route. And this, I need y'all to stick with me. I know you think of Persona. Where are you going with this? My second theory, and I haven't talked to Bari about this yet. So Bari, we got to talk. We got to talk about this. My theory is Joshua dies. Quote unquote. Something happens in the teen years with Clive as a teen and with Joshua. Something happens. He dies, he disappears, something crazy happens. But he's not really dead. And this mystery stranger is an older version of Joshua. And because Clive and Joshua are brothers, don't you think it's weird that Clive is able to consume all these Eikon abilities, but Joshua isn't? We haven't seen that with Joshua yet. They're both brothers. So why is it that we've seen Clive able to consume other Eikon abilities, but not Joshua? We've only seen him as the Phoenix. I'm thinking that Joshua also has that ability, but in some fight that happens in the teen years, Joshua, quote unquote, dies, quote unquote, wink, wink, dies, but he's not really dead. And the big reveal in 16 in the later years is that Joshua was always alive, and he also had the same abilities as Clive, where he can also take other Eikon abilities, and he also takes the Eikon abilities or had them, and the big fight is going to be you versus your brother. I think this mystery stranger is Joshua. I think this is Joshua. I really do. And Joshua's just a pawn in a bigger scan, in a grander scheme. Like, Joshua is a big part of it, but there's also this much larger overarching crazy shit that's happening where Joshua is a part of that as well. It's some crazy shit. But I'm telling you, I believe that this mystery stranger is Joshua. That's what I believe. I could be wrong. That's my theory, though. That's my theory looking at all of this and what's happening, because Clive and Joshua are brothers. Clive is the only one that can take other Eikon abilities. No way. No way. No way. No way. Yo, Lurker. Yeah, this is on some Obito shit. Yeah. Yeah. This is some Obito, the long haul resurrection type shit. This is that infinite Tetsuko Yomi type shit. Absolutely. We on the infinite Tetsuko Yomi time. You feel me? But you know, that's just hypothetical. Bari giving me that look. Oh boy. Bari about to kick the shins. Hey, yo, there's already time traveling or time jumps happening. Why not have time travel as well? You got all this other shit happening. Listen, I could be wrong. That's just my theory, though. That's a theory that I think.
There are all kinds of interactions and features in the Hideaway to help players get even more enjoyment out of their time with Final Fantasy XVI.
Ever-changing, Clive.
On his travels, Clive will encounter a wide array of fearsome foes.
And look, in his teens, Clive can't notice in his teens, Clive isn't using any type of Eikon abilities. The magic that you're seeing is just like Firaga and all that. Well, hold on. Okay, so wait, he has, okay, I didn't notice this at first. So he does have the Phoenix Shift power ability in his teens. Okay. So in his teens, he has the Phoenix Shift ability, and we know Joshua is the Phoenix. So is this after Joshua? I got to think about my theory. I'm still sticking with my theory, but seeing that he has the Phoenix this young, it changes things a little bit. But I'm still sticking with my original theory. Bari says Clive was supposed to be the Phoenix dominant. So then how he get the power then? Did he always have the power? But Joshua inherited it. Bari, we're gonna talk offline. We gotta talk. We're gonna talk. Jenna said, Persona, are you streaming Burning Shores? No. No. I'm definitely I want to enjoy that experience on my OLED. Like, I'm trying to get all that buttery goodness on that game. So no, I will give my thoughts though, for sure. But they blood, and part of it is Clive's ability. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, that is true. They are blood, so part of it is his. So they both share the same ability. But Bari, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk, Bari. We're gonna talk. No sir, Midnight Raven. You ain't about to end me that quick. Hey, yo, Toggle couldn't wait to get at him, boy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This right here was crazy. Yo. Yo, why he suplexed my mans like that, bruh? Yo, he damn near broke my man's neck. Yo, Clive, how are you getting up from that, bruh? The man slammed you on your neck, on the back of your neck. How did you get up from that, man? How? Yo, Jimmy Harrison, what's good, bro? Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, Jimmy, appreciate you, bro. Social Joints, what's good? Yo, Seven Lions, what's up? Yo, we gotta watch that one more time, man. Yo, we gotta watch that in slow motion. Nah, I gotta watch that in slow motion. Oh no, we want that in 1080. Bro, how did Clive get up from that? Yo, that, I know that hurt. Look, watch his life bar. Look at this. Pick him up. Hold that. Yo, he hit him with that Rock Lee, boy. Hey, yo. Yo, he definitely hit that boy with that 8 gates. He opened the 8th gate on my man's Rock Lee style. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Clive. Use a potion after that, brother. Hold on. You see that? They had to show that. Because Clive was going to get his ass whooped. Use that potion. Oh, yeah. Use that potion, my boy.
He will, of course, clash with the dominants who wield the power of the Eikons.
Yo, I think this Hugo boss fight is gonna be crazy. This Hugo boss fight is gonna be good. They keep showing it too. Like this fight looks incredible.
Colossal beasts who hold the surrounding lands under their sway.
I know there's gonna be like secret boss fights and stuff like that in this game as well.
Mysterious constructs of the fallen, a civilization shrouded in mystery.
All of these fights, these boss fights just look, they look great, man. Barnabas. Yo, that's what I'm saying. And
Eikons themselves.
Infernal Eikon.
Experience unparalleled real-time action combat as Clive takes command of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limits. The shining point of Final Fantasy XVI,
Phoenix
however,
versus Icon of Fire.
has to be the breathtaking Eikon versus Eikon battles.
Yo, this looks so good, man. On some bullet hell shit.
These epic confrontations all play out in real time, allowing players to control their very own Eikon with their own hands.
Yo, Jimmy, I appreciate you subbing to the channel, man. Hope you enjoy your stay.
These battles differ depending on the Eikon encountered, and every showdown is unique, right down to gameplay.
Yo, you're gonna be fighting every Eikon. This shit about to be, yo, Clive really gonna be going through it in this game.
Devastating attacks that encompass the entire battlefield. These massive scale boss battles are entirely seamless, and I can promise you heart-stopping, controller-gripping excitement. I can't wait for you to get your hands on the game for yourself.
Listen to the music. Oh my, yo, the music playing during these Eikon fights about to be legendary, man. Gonna have you hella hype.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I.
I gotta be honest, one of my favorite Eikon fights that I've seen, I mean, they all look incredible, but I'm really looking forward to this Phoenix versus Bahamut fight, man. This bullet hell fight looks so incredible. Like, it looks really, really good. This is definitely looking like one of my favorites. Oh, Jenna, you know we gonna have the surround sound on blast when we playing this game. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. That surround sound gonna be on 10. This whole house gonna be shaking. Yeah, this is my favorite. Phoenix versus Bahamut is definitely my favorite Eikon fight so far. And again, they all are amazing, but this one just, I don't know, it just has me like I'm really feeling this one. Joshua's alive. Scott, that's a good. Shout out to Scott. Shout out to Scott. Shout out to Scott. Scott is giving more validity to my theory. Bro, think about this. Phoenix's ability is re-rise in almost all of the Final Fantasy games. Joshua is alive. Absolutely. 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 Look how fast-paced. Look how fast-paced all of this is, and it's seamless, and so much is happening. This game couldn't have been. I believe Yoshi P where he says this game could have been done nowhere else, at least not this quickly and at this high of a quality. That's Yoshi P. That's not no console war shit from me. That's Yoshi P saying that. Yoshi P himself said we wouldn't have been able to build this in as fast a time pace as we did if we had to build this in other places as well. Could you imagine? Let me console war for a little bit for a second, guys. I know. I said I wouldn't, but I will. All right, I will. Could you imagine if this was a cross-platform game where this was also being made on a Series S and X? There's no doubt in my mind this game would not look like this if this had to be made on a Series S and X. Respectfully, I know. I gotta be honest. Ew. I don't think this game would look like this if it was being made on a Series S. Nah. 30 frames per second. Nah, absolutely not. I ain't gonna lie, this Titan Lost fight looking really dope as well. So much going on in this fight, very layered. Yo, Bar, you funny.
So everyone, what did you
Yoshi
think?
P,
Thank you for
hey!
taking the time to join us today. Final Fantasy XVI will be available worldwide June 22nd, and there's still plenty that we've left to reveal. Battle content, side content, endgame content, and more. We hope to bring you more on these aspects of the game in the near future. Also, I'm truly excited to finally be able to reveal that Final Fantasy XVI's main theme was written and performed by one of Japan's greatest recording artists, Kenshi Yonezu. We've still got a lot more in store for you in the coming weeks, and I hope you'll all pre-order the game and join us in Valisthea on release day. This has been Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI. See you again soon.
16プロデューサーの吉田でした。
Hey, yo, man. Yo, man. Yo, man. I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless, man. How can... I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. I can't even fathom. Episode, did you see them announce something special? Yeah, I'm actually going to talk about that right now. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm speechless, man. So, one of the other things that they announced as well, shout out to Final Fantasy. So, there is going to be a special pre-launch celebration in Los Angeles. It will be live streamed. We will be doing live reactions to this on the WUPs, me and Bari. 3 p.m. Pacific is 6 p.m. Eastern. And June 11th is what day? What day is that? Let me see. June 11th is a Sunday. That's gonna be a busy day because I'm definitely doing live reactions to the Xbox State of Play. I mean, the Xbox, because June 11th is also Xbox's their showcase. So I'm doing live reactions to that. And then they're gonna have this because the following week is the game releases. Okay, I'll be there. I'm doing live reactions. That's a Sunday. I'll be there. We'll be, me and Bar definitely be doing live reactions. But listen, Sunday gonna be a busy day. That whole week, because Summer Game Fest and all that, you know, we definitely gonna be doing live reactions to that. Live reactions to the Xbox Showcase. We'll do it, you know, we'll do live reactions to that. And, you know, get our laughs off and whatnot. This, right? It's gonna be busy, but, you know, I'm bringing y'all that content, man. The WUPs boys, we bringing y'all that content. So me and Barry will definitely be live reacting to this on June 11th on official What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed to that. The link to that is in the description. So yeah, June 11th, 2023 at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and 5 p.m. Central. They're gonna be doing. So this is what I think this is gonna be. Because people are saying, oh yeah, we're gonna get the demo release date. Yoshi P said at least 2 weeks prior. I see us getting the demo that first week of June. And then that following week with this June 11th date, show like probably another trailer, show some more special gameplay, probably some performances and stuff like that. It's going to be like a pre-launch celebration. So I think it's going to be a lot of that happening. And then obviously the game releases the following week. And I think pre-orders, I mean, not pre-orders, but I think reviews are probably going to go up a week or so before as well. I'm sure reviewers probably already have or will have probably in May. I think May, because, you know, May is going to be a big month because Tears of the Kingdom and all that stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if reviewers already have their copies of 16. I'm gonna be honest with you, or we'll be getting them in like the next week or two. So reviews will probably be up early June as well. Yeah, I think they'll be up early June as well. But Yeah, so June 11th, guys, save the date, 3 p.m. That's a Sunday. So we'll definitely be, regardless, we're gonna be definitely talking about this and watching this for sure. Yo, this artwork, this Clive Joshua piece right here is incredible. I'm telling you, man, Joshua is a big part of this story. I'm telling you, he is a major. I strongly believe he is a major part of this story. Major. You're not gonna have my man's all on the front page, all on the box art, and my man's is not major in this game. He's major. 100%. 100%, man. 100%. But yeah, man, listen, I felt like I was rewatching that State of Play for the first time all over again. I gotta be honest, like the game is incredible. I really love this game like so much. I'm excited. I can't wait. This game just has me like happy. I'm happy to be a gamer, man. I'm happy to be a gamer. I'm happy I own a PlayStation 5. I'm happy that developers are taking advantage of a PlayStation 5 and its console and doing all this crazy shit. I'm just happy, man. I really am happy right now. Like, gaming is in such a good place for me personally, between, you know, the Pixel remasters, between Burning Shores. Next week is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. May is I know Tears of the Kingdom comes out in May. Something else comes out in May that I'm not remembering. June is Diablo 4, Street Fighter 6, and Final Fantasy 16. The fall is Spider-Man 2. And the holiday is going to be Stellar Blade. And we getting the PlayStation Showcase. Oh, yo, this PlayStation Showcase. Yo, listen, that's going to be in... I'm hoping it's in like May. I'm sure it's going to be in like May or June. But, that PlayStation Showcase is going to be busy too. I know we're going to be doing live reactions. But then after live reactions, I know people's going to be doing trailer breakdowns. I'm doing trailer breakdowns of everything. I know Barry going to be doing trailer breakdowns of some of the big games that get shown there. It's going, we in the busy months, guys. These next, I want to say from now to like, honestly, from now to the end of the year, it's going to be busy. Like gaming wise, but also content creation wise. There's going to be all types of game trailers, theories, announcements, this, and it's gonna be a busy time, guys. End of May, early June, so stoked. Yeah, JC, it's gonna be so great. Oh yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I cannot wait for that game. I am so excited for that game. I cannot wait for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. That whenever we get a new trailer and a release date, I know Barry gonna be hyped. I'm gonna be hyped too. And we're gonna break that down, talk about that. It's gonna be a great time, guys. It's gonna be a great time. But I think Sony gonna have a showcase after 16 release. Don't want to take attention away from that. I don't know, Bert. I don't think so. I think they will put a showcase before. I don't see them doing it in the middle of the summer. I don't see them doing that because they did a showcase when The Last of Us Part 2 was coming out. They did a showcase before that. Remember, Last of Us Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima were coming out. They did a summer showcase right before both of those games were releasing back in 2020. I don't see them pushing it that far out into the summer. As big as Final Fantasy 16 is, this game is solidified. Like, this game is going to sell. It's extremely hype. A lot of people, we see that the pre-order numbers are going up and stuff like that. I don't see PlayStation pushing the showcase that far out, because the sales for this is already locked in. Like, people are locked in, especially after this State of Play. I feel like everyone is locked in, even the naysayers, even people that weren't necessarily on board because it wasn't turn-based or they weren't sure or whatever. This State of Play with Final Fantasy 16, I think it put a lot of that bullshit to rest for everyone. And the proof that we have to that claim is the pre-orders for this game going up. I think they should do the showcase in May. Do the showcase in May. It's ahead of Microsoft. You got, because here's my theory, and this might get a little, this is more of like getting into like my competition bag for a second, right, guys? My whole thing is PlayStation, do a showcase in May, knock it out the park, has some major crazy mind, because remember, guys, there's two big things that we need to focus on: the showcase, but also Factions 2. Remember, Neil Druckmann said that we were going to be getting more Factions 2 news this year, early in the year. So that can either happen at the showcase, although I have a feeling that we might get like a trailer or something from the showcase with Factions 2. But I think the big reveal is actually going to be on Last of Us Day, which is June. I forget what day in June. June 10th, I think it is. Yeah, June 10th or June 9th. I forget what day Last of Us Day is, but I think that's when they're going to have like that big blowout, its own special state of play showcase style thing where they're going to be showing everything when it comes to Faction, like on some crazy blowout, right? But do a showcase, has some amazing games there. Show the Spider-Man, because Spider-Man 2 gameplay alone is going to have people talking the rest of the summer, because you got Into the Spider-Verse coming out in June. If you show the Spider-Man gameplay prior to Into the Spider-Verse 2 coming out, it's going to be all people are going to be talking about throughout the whole summer. So do the showcase in May. And then this puts pressure on Microsoft, because if Microsoft's show isn't even half as good, it's going to hurt them. Because people are going to be comparing both showcases to see which one is better. That shit's happening. You know it. You and I both know it. We know it. There you go. Get out ahead of it. Knock it out the park. Set an example. All I know is that showcase is going to do numbers. Absolutely. It's going to do numbers. This showcase, it's been 2 years, guys. 2 years. We're going on 2 years. 2 years with no showcase. People are chomping at the bit. People are chomping at the bit for a showcase. Everyone, including myself. Everyone is, even the people that are saying, oh, well, we don't need a showcase because, I got all these great games to play. Cut the bullshit. Cut it out. Cut the cap. Cut the cap. Stop it. You know just as well as I am that if they announce a showcase, you're going to be just as excited. Oh my God, is that a showcase? Oh my God. You know it. You and I both know it. So stop capping. Cut the cap. Get the showcase out the door. Everyone is chomping at the bit. And set up that second phase for PS5. It's going to be crazy. Because remember, Stellar Blade is coming out this year as well. That's already confirmed. Stellar Blade, Spider-Man 2. And I still think Factions could make 2023. I think it can. It might slip into early 2024, but it's been 5 years. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. It's been 5 years, guys. I can see them making a 2023 release for Factions 2. I can see them making that release. But there's also a strong possibility that Factions 2 slips into 2024, early 2024, which is kind of the safer bet, but I'm sticking with my guns with 2023. Factions coming holiday 2023. And then remember, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's a PlayStation 5 game. We definitely getting a trailer for that, a more comprehensive trailer, and we might, and a release date, because remember, they said winter 2023 for that. Or winter 2024, which technically starts in, or I think they said Q4 20. I forget like the timing of what they said, but I think Rebirth is more likely to slip into 2024. I see them putting that out in 2024. But 2023 is very likely as well. Yeah, it's supposed to drop in less than 10 months. We need some more gameplay for that. We need a date. Rebirth is March 2024. Early 2024. So yeah. We still need gameplay. We need a date. I need that collector's edition for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You know it's coming. And you know that collector's edition is going to be Sephiroth. We know. We all know it's going to be a Sephiroth collector's edition. We all know. We all know. Oolong T Gaming, what's good, bro? PSA Persona, what's good, man? Casa, I don't think factions will be there since Neil Druckmann mentioned it would have story elements in it. I think we get Spider-Man 2, Stellar Blade, Silent Hill, and Rebirth for this year. Yeah, but yo, it's been 5 years. We're only getting those bits and pieces of information because that's what Neil Druckmann is allowing us to know. Remember, they've been working on this since 2018 or even prior to that, right? Neil Druckmann, in his interview with the Washington Post, he said that they are moving away from announcing things too early. They want to announce it and then be able to give you and then have it released shortly after. I'm paraphrasing. That's not like word for word. But they want to announce dates and stuff like that when they feel comfortable. And Neil Druckmann said this year, there's going to be this massive info drop and trailers and all this stuff for Factions 2. They're ready. They're ready. I can see us getting a 2023 date. Yo, two pad stacks. What's up? You picking up Burning Shore? I said Bumming Shores. Burning Shores tonight? Absolutely, two pad. 100%. We still need to see the new IPs from Sony Santa Monica and Ben Studio. I don't think we're seeing any. We're not. So the studios, I don't think we're seeing anything from right now. Media Molecule, Sony Santa Monica. Those are two studios we're not seeing anything from for at least the next 2 years. Especially Sony Santa Monica. Although Corey Barlog said that they have been working on a new IP for a while. We're not seeing that. I don't think we're seeing that this year. I think we'll see that. The earliest we might see that is next year, but I would even put 2025. What I think we will see, Spider-Man 2. So if, let's say a showcase happens, and I'm only speaking first party, so I'm not including Final Fantasy or anything like that. I'm only including the first party games right now, right? Spider-Man 2, Ben Studio's new project. It's been 4 years. It's time. So Ben Studio's new project, Factions 2, Wolverine. Deviation Games, although they're not owned by Sony, that game is they're partnered with Sony, and that game is being published by PlayStation. So Deviation's new game, Firewalk's game, right? Sorry about the siren, guys. Hold on. So Deviation, Firewalk, Stellar Blade, that's published by PlayStation. I think we're going to get a Resistance reveal from Insomniac because they've been teasing the hell out of Resistance for like a year now. And they know people are fiending for Resistance, either remake or new Resistance game, myself included. I would want them to remake Resistance 1, Resistance Fall of Man. Like, I love that game. Like, I love that game to death. That's one of my favorite games from the PS3 generation. Resistance Fall of Man remake or a brand new game in the series, either or. I think we getting something along the lines of that, man, because they've been teasing Resistance for too long, man. They just did a new Resistance tease last week. And I'm in the comments like, Insomniac, stop. You're playing with gamers' hearts. Mine's included. Because I want a new Resistance game or a remake. Stop playing with me. And honestly, I think we're going to see Guerrilla's next project. Although their Horizon already released, I can see them teasing their next project, which is the multiplayer. I can see them teasing the Horizon multiplayer. I can see them teasing that. I don't think we're going to get anything for Santa Monica and Media Molecule, man. I think they are, especially Media Molecule, because the co-founder just left and they just shut down Dreams. I don't think they're ready to really show anything just yet. I think they're really like taking time to rebuild, especially since they just rebranded their website and all these other things is happening. Media Molecule is going through a change right now. We're seeing bits and pieces of it, but they're going through big changes on the back end. So I wouldn't be surprised if the next project we see from Media Molecule is something that's a departure from even Little Big Planet and how they did shit. Like I see them making something different. Oh, London Studio announced last year that they're working on a fantasy RPG style game. I think we might get a trailer for that as well. Convalarius, Sin Duality, Lost Soul Aside, those 3 games as well. Those are part of the PlayStation China Hero project. We're going to get some updates for those. There's a lot of things first party related that PlayStation needs to update us on and give us dates and stuff for. Like, people don't understand, like, yo, the arsenal for PlayStation right now when it comes to first party is pretty crazy. We're not even including the third party stuff. Just the first party shit alone, PlayStation's got a crazy arsenal of things that really should be coming out within the next 2 to 3 years. Lost Soul Aside, Sin Duality, Convalarius alone. 3 big games coming from the big China Hero project, Stellar Blade, Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, Ben Studios' new game, the project coming from Guerrilla. It's a lot of things in flight right now that we need to get updates for, and I think this showcase is going to give us that. Not to mention the rumored Metal Gear Solid remake that's supposed to be coming that's exclusive to PlayStation. Now we're getting into the third party. Silent Hill 2, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 16, Spider-Man 2. I'm missing a game. There was rumors that GTA 6 might even be exclusive to PlayStation, which I'm gonna tell you right now, if PlayStation locks down a timed exclusive deal with GTA 6, this generation is over. I mean, it's already over now, like, if we're really being honest, but if they lock down a GTA 6 exclusivity deal, there's no Microsoft might as well start planning for next generation, because there is no fucking way that they are coming back this generation. There's no slither of hope if that GTA 6 is timed exclusive. Even if it's 6 months timed exclusive, it's over. It's over. It's a wrap. Even if it's 6 months. Even if it's only 6 months, it's over. No fanboy shit. No fanboy shit. No console war shit. I'm just speaking realistically here. GTA 6 exclusive for 6 months, the PS5. Pack that shit up, because it's over. Yo, see, that's what I'm saying, CB3. That rumor's been floating around for like the past 2 years that GTA 6 might be that PlayStation might have locked down exclusivity deal with, because remember, the rumor, if I remember correctly, the rumor was Final Fantasy, GTA, and Metal Gear, or some other big game that was locked down by PlayStation, where they paid like buku dollars to lock down these timed exclusive deals with these 3 big games. Remember, that was the rumor. Final Fantasy 16 already came true. Let GTA 6 be true. You're going to see a meltdown on Twitter. You are going to see people freak the fuck out on Twitter if PlayStation does that. Mark my words. Mark my words. People are going to freak out if GTA 6 is exclusive to PlayStation. Mark my words. And the funny thing is, let's play around with this idea for a second. Again, this is not fact, but let's play around with the idea for a second, right? PlayStation has the leverage. Peep this. Let's say, okay, let's say you're a business guy, right? Where's the tweet? Where's the tweet? Say you're a business guy and you're walking into the boardroom with these numbers. Let's just play around. Hypotheticals. None of this is fact. We're just doing this for conversation's sake, guys. This is all just for conversation. Playing around. No, none of this is true. But let's say you're a business guy. You're walking into the boardroom with these numbers. PlayStation has the leverage to say, hey, Take-Two. Yeah, still put it on PC. We don't care, because you're going to do that a year later anyway. History shows you never do that day one anyway, so that's already a year out. We're not telling you to keep it off of PC. Here's our data. We're telling you that if you put your game on our platform exclusively, we're going to pay you X amount of dollars to cover that. But also, we can assure you that your game is going to sell on our platform, because look how many consoles we have out there in the wild. Look at the sales data of people buying not just our games, but AAA games, third-party games. Was it Resident Evil like 80% on PlayStation and 20% everywhere else? They have the leverage. So I can absolutely see PlayStation walking into a meeting and saying, 500 million, we'll pay you. We'll write you a check for 500 million. Put GTA 6 exclusive on our console for 6 months. And see, it works for both PlayStation and Take-Two or Rockstar, because Rockstar's getting a big check up front, guaranteed sales off the back end with the sales, because they still going to get that bread as well. And then they can still put it on other platforms later and still get that money too, because you know GTA 6 is going to sell. But for PlayStation, it's the long game. This game, exclusive to PlayStation, is going to dominate. This console is going to hit 100 million easy. Easy. This is going to put so many eyes on the console. Easy. Easy. So I can see PlayStation shelling out the cash to get that exclusivity deal locked up. I can see them shelling out the cash to get that, to lock that down. I can see them doing that. Rise of Ronin is 2024. Franco. Dark Zone was good. Xbox would lose their damn minds. Absolutely. Yo, Nelson Gamer was good. A year deal on that would be like $1 billion. Yeah, but see, even if they were to do a year deal, that $1 billion would be well spent, because PlayStation would make that back tenfold. Take that funky ass $1 billion. Go ahead. We making that back tenfold, because now you got even more people locked in on the ecosystem, buying into PS Plus, buying into the games, buying into other shit now. They locked in. Take that funky ass $1 billion. I'm about to make $10 billion off this deal. It's the long game. And I can see PlayStation playing the long game, chess, not checkers. Remember, chess, not checkers. Chips says, that would kind of be an automatic yes when you really think about it. What if they did lock down the deal and doubled the numbers, 12 million in 3 days on PS5 alone, and doubled the console? That's what I'm saying. And they have the data that proves that. God of War Ragnarok, already a big title, and we know GTA is bigger than God of War, and even God of War Ragnarok had hit 11 million in like 10 days. I could see GTA 6 hitting like 20 million in a week. I'm not bullshitting you. I can absolutely see GTA 6 hitting 20 million in a week or less on PS5 alone. I absolutely can see it. Like without an issue, hitting 20 million without an issue. Yo, Oolong T, man, appreciate you for the super chat. It says, I'm hearing there is a bug in Horizon DLC that won't let you start the game if you already started a new game plus and not finished it. Word. But all you'd have to do, I think, is just load your completion save file and just start from there. That should fix it, I would assume, but I hope they fix that though, because I did start a new game plus and didn't finish it. So yeah, I'm gonna need to finish that. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, my bad. I was running out of characters. Okay, HL is Hogwarts Legacy. Jimmy Half says, Persona, you think Xbox is just pretty much done deal if they keep this up, man? Almost makes you think this. Be sad to see since I played a lot of Halo back in the day. I think as a console, yeah. I think Microsoft is kind of waving a white flag with that. As a console, I absolutely think they're done. I don't think they want to be in the console business anymore, because you don't make a console like the Series S if you're trying to push gaming forward. You just don't. That hinders gaming. That hinders game development. The S is the common denominator of Microsoft's biggest issues when it comes to their games being developed on their consoles. It's holding back the X. No one that's trying to push gaming forward creates shit like that, respectfully, right? You know, no fanboy stuff or nothing like that. I'm being honest. If I was a console maker, I wouldn't make an inferior piece of hardware that's going to hinder the strong piece of hardware. I would make, like how PlayStation did, an all digital version of the same hardware just for a cheaper price. The all digital PlayStation is $400, same price as a PS4 was at launch. It's a win-win. All it is now is you're just 100% digital, which we see that the market is already moving to anyway, with about 70% digital versus physical when it comes to games being bought. PlayStation saw that and capitalized. With Microsoft, they said, hey, let's make a cheaper, more inferior all-digital product because we want people to buy into Game Pass and not necessarily have the best experience when it comes to the games that they're playing. No, you just make an all-digital Xbox Series X, and really and truly, Microsoft is such a rich company, they could have made that all-digital Series X $350 and undercut PlayStation, and that would have hurt PlayStation a lot. They weren't thinking like that though, because they're not trying to push gaming forward. They don't care about that, man. The reason why PS2 was the best-selling console was because of GTA, absolutely. And they had, PlayStation had 3. If my history might be off, I think they had 3 GTA games that were exclusive to the PS2. San Andreas was originally exclusive to the PS2, but then it came to Xbox OG later. Somebody check my history. I could be off on that, because 3 was exclusive, Vice City was exclusive, San Andreas originally was exclusive, and then it went to Xbox later. Somebody check my history on that. Somebody check my history. Yep. Okay, shout out to you, Kratos. Because I remember when I bought San Andreas on PlayStation 2. I remember that. I remember buying it, and it was on PS2. I don't remember seeing it on Xbox. Yo, Henzu, what's good? JC says, I think GTA 6 being a timed exclusive to PS5 could cause more issues with all these congressmen and senators that are funded by Microsoft. Fuck them. Who cares about them? Listen, this is business. This is business. PlayStation is trying to make money. They try to get these people into the ecosystem. This is about business. Listen, that Activision deal it's done, man. It's either gonna happen or it's not gonna happen. There's nothing more that Microsoft can say or do. I mean, that PlayStation can say or do for this. They've done everything that they can. It's either gonna happen or it's not gonna happen. It's up to the CMA, EU, FTC, and all those other places to look at everything and just be like, all right, it's either approved or it's not. PlayStation has done all that they can do. So that's it. But it ain't gonna stop me from doing my business. Hell no. We're gonna lock these things down. We're gonna lock these games down, and we're gonna get people in our ecosystem, and we're gonna put the boot on their neck. That's what PlayStation's saying. Respectfully. Take-Two and Sony have a very, very strong relationship. Yes, they do, John. Yes, they do, which plays into, I can see PlayStation throwing Take-Two $1 billion, and Strauss Zelnick saying, ooh, I like money. Ooh, I like guarantees that might game is going to sell a lot on this platform. Oh, looking at the history, I see that my 2K games and all these other games sell more on your platform already. Oh, looking at GTA 5, I see that more people bought GTA 5 on your platform than anywhere else. Oh, yeah, let's do GTA 6. I'll take that billion, thank you. Come on, man. Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. You look foolish. But listen, guys, I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, that is true, Kratos. The S is definitely gonna hold back that GTA 6. They all went to Xbox eventually after a year. So yeah, listen, I'm not saying it's like permanent exclusivity, but a timed exclusive for GTA 6 guap, I can see PlayStation paying for that for 6 months or a year, because that alone, the damage is done. People are already in the ecosystem, and then they seen all the other games. That's what PlayStation wants. They'll float that billion to Take-Two and Rockstar to lock down that exclusivity for that shorter time frame, just to get people in the ecosystem. And you know they're gonna come because it's GTA 6. It's GTA 6. They gonna pull up. It's GTA 6. They gonna pull up. But yo, listen, I appreciate y'all so much, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this Final Fantasy 16 breakdown, and then a little bit of gamer talk after, man. You know, I wasn't expecting that, but it was good gamer talk, gamer conversations. Listen, Friday is going to be membership appreciation stream. I'm giving away 2 $75 PSNs, a copy of The Last of Us. Where's it at? Right here. So The Last of Us, the Steam code, I'm giving this away. And then I'm going to give away a copy of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom to the members. And then for the subscribers, y'all know I'll have 2 $10 PSN cards for y'all as well. So membership appreciation stream this Friday, and we probably get into some more gamer talk too. You feel me? We'll get into some more gamer talk. You know, just to show appreciation to the community, because I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all supporting my channel, being members on my channel, rocking out with me, you know, coming through to the streams and stuff like that, man. I really do appreciate y'all so much, man. So I'm happy to do these giveaways to the members of the channel and to show my appreciation back to y'all. Y'all know we do memberships every 3 months, and this month is a big month because this is my 2-year anniversary of the membership on my channel. So you know we got to do it big, man. So we're gonna be doing it big this Friday, man. So that's gonna happen around 5:30 Eastern. So make sure y'all pull up for that, man. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all guys enjoy y'all evening. Please be safe, and I'll see you guys on Friday. And then remember, guys, Saturday is episode 123 of What's Up PlayStation Podcast with me and Bari. There's already a lot of news too, man. There's been a lot of great news this week, so you're not going to want to miss that show either. Me and Bari, you know, it's always going to be entertaining. And yeah, that's it, guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe, and I'll see you guys next time, man. It's me, your boy Persona, and I'm out, guys. Peace.